songwriter. Music's my first love, and around where I'm from, the Stereophonics were a fine example of that. Small town, small valley. They went out there and they did it. They went and got their dreams, but it was down to sheer hard work. But they proved that it can be done. I always see myself on that stage or doing, being in that recording studio, and it was never that it wasn't achievable. It was just something that you thought, oh yeah, I want to have a go at that. And as it moves on, when you're there with an acoustic guitar, and you when you're writing your own material, you're kind of telling your own story. I always, I'm a frontman first. That's where I started, but guitar came a second, and I've always wrote songs. So it's a lonely place sometimes with an acoustic guitar, but sometimes it's great as well, because you haven't got to worry about anyone else, because when you're in a band you've got a camaraderie, and you're all in it together, and you all got to look out for each other. But there is a comfort as well when you're on stage to have someone like Petey, who's at the side of you, that you kind of go, yeah, we're going to do this, and we're going to make this song shine, and we're going to make this performance really good. So there's a balance to it, really. I think it all depends on the type of venue you play in, and the mood of the night, really. But mostly I'm on my own, but I'm really looking forward to the next phase of having like Petey and band members behind me, and being able to take it out there and really let it shine and let the music speak for itself. It's great being in a studio and recording all these songs, but eventually you've got to take them out there and you've got to perform them. Going on The Voice was a great experience, and it was a platform to go out to a wider audience and be able to perform all around the UK, and especially in Wales, but across the UK, and get my music, which was the one thing, original music, and be able to get that to a wider audience and see what the response would be. Well, the album, ouch. It's wrote about ups, downs, ins, outs and roundabouts. It was probably the hardest point of my life, and songwriting again is where I turned to. It was music that got me through. I did an interview with Mike Reid, obviously a Radio 1 DJ, and he went, being a Welshman, why don't you just bring it out on March the 1st, St David's Day? And I never really thought about it, but yeah, it was, go on then, yeah, St David's Day, yeah, let's bring it out, I'm a very proud Welshman as well, so we thought, yeah, and things have just fallen into place with this album as well. Anything that's been mentioned or done along the way has just become very sort of natural, and when that was suggested, it was, yeah, go on, let's bring it out on March the 1st, St David's Day. The support everywhere in the world, in the UK, is brilliant. I'm a very lucky boy, and I find myself quite blessed with the support I've got. It seems to have had a good response so far, and it would be really nice to just tour this album and take it wherever it possibly can, and who knows, hopefully we get to record a second album.